Speaking of doing it, and by it I mean Enchant, Worldle, and Spellify, let's do Enchant, Worldle, and Spellify to kick off the show. To kick things off. Well, this is on Spellify. I need it on Enchant Worldle. There we go. But this is on Spellify, and I need it on... I don't know why I turned to some kind of, like, goofy hybrid. Some Fusilli hybrid. Alright. Let's... Also, this is going to be a classic issue of trying to balance the music here. If I ask about the music, we have to play by the honor system. And you can only tell me if it is too loud or too quiet if you have good headphones that are plugged in and you're using them right now, and this is the only thing you're listening to. Honor system. I don't want any... Oh, I can't hear the music at all. And it's because you're doing dishes and it's in the other room. A good speaker? Okay, maybe. Well, like, what kind of speaker? Like, are we talking about debates, public speaking? So I fit that criteria and sounds good? Hell yeah. Okay, so it's a 4-mana creature and or enchantment. 4 or 5 mana. This is always the hardest one. Is Fiend Slayer? What's the one I'm thinking? There's like a 4-mana one from Eldritch Moon that I'm thinking of. It's not Fiend Slayer Paladin, but a Paladin would be pretty good too. There's a Paladin I could do. Dawn Strike. Is this the one I'm thinking of? Faithbearer. That's what I'm thinking of. So it is a creature. It is a 4-mana common blue creature. How about the Rigging? Is it Rigging Runner? Nope, that's the wrong one. I'm thinking of a blue one. But I was wrong anyways. Ooh.
Another
There's a Drake. Shimmer Scale Drake?
Gives me conniptions.
No, I was thinking of the... there are 2 Drakes that are just the same as ones from Urza's Saga. I wasn't sure if Shimmer Scale is the 5 or the 4. Bond names the James, gifted a sub to Lunarchus. Lunarchus. Thank you so much for the support. Glad to have you. Good to see it. Did I qualify for the Legacy Cube tourney event thing? I didn't even play. No, I have a job to do. I haven't been able to... I did not have time to do anything outside of basically what you've seen. I need August to be over now. I need it to be... I know it just started. I need the summer to be done. I mean, September is going to be kind of fucked too. I need it to be done. I need everybody to just like not want to do anything so they could just stay in their house. Okay, so what the hell is it? The 4-mana blue card from Amonkhet. There's the 2/4. Something Oracle?
Eggs! E-double-G-S eggs.
I thought it was something Oracle. Sandstone Oracle? No, that's the big artifact. It's the it's like a 4-mana 2/4 that like kind of brainstorms. I swear to God it's named Oracle. Naga Oracle. That might just be it. All right. Oh, it's not. It's the other 4-mana 4-mana common. It's not Hakma's. Is it Hakma? Haka's Attendance? I thought it was something Attendance. Oracle's Attendance. Is this the one? Nope. That's the shitty rare from Nemesis. What the hell are you called? Hakma? It's not Hakma. Hekma? Hekma Sentinels. That's... Alright, well that's close. Fuck. Oh, Aven Initiate? Yeah, okay. I was like, what else? What else do they print at common at 4 mana that wouldn't be these two? And I was like, oh, well, we haven't had a Snapping Drake yet. And I know there's a Snapping Drake in the set. This card rules. I mean, I don't think it was that good in this limited environment, but I love this. The fact that you get a Snapping Drake with flashback, that's busted. Angel back for the 5th year. Jesus Christ. Thank you so much for the support. I hope you are doing okay. I hope you are not too taken aback by my Mahjong victory. I know it must be hard for you. And Sheevan for the 4th year. What up, dude? How you doing? How you been? How's it going? New episode, new bonus episode of Sheevan We Love Magic came out today, by the way, for Jessica Warrior Adept. I met a dude at Gen Con who listened to our bonus episode his entire drive to the con, was deeply surprised to see me. Wow. How was Gen Con? I mean, I saw your haul. I've been like kind of off social media the past like week because I just have so much shit to do. And I've been trying to not lose my mind about this wedding. But I did peak for the Misty Boosty stuff because I love Misty Boosty. Creature. 2, 3. 3. 1, 2, 3. Elk? What is a creature type that'll have a 3? Oh, elf, right? It's got to be an elf. Elf. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, here's the way that we're going to figure this out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11. Well, I know it's an elf. I was trying to see if it was like wirewood. It is not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's not a druid. Could be a shaman. Elf shaman. Could be a wizard. When blankety blank enters, you may blank target
Well, Ben Wheeler,
blank. What is this word?
How dare you?
no.
When blank. Oh, is it Reclamation Sage? Yeah, because it's Elf Shaman. All right. Easy. 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 Easy money. Marvin Lee for the 9th month. Welcome back. That's like a whole new human Wheeler joke. Thank you so much for the support. I hope you're doing well. All right. Well, we did have to guess a single letter, but let's try the hard mode. Oh. Well, this is interesting. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's not artifact. It's not enchantment. Sorcery? It's a sorcery with cycling, is what I'm getting. I assume it's a sorcery with cycling. Oh, but it could be... I mean, it doesn't have to be cycling. It could be flashback. Oh, let's find out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's not flashback. Cycling. It's not cycling. Could be foretell. Could be... a foretell card with... Alright, I'm gonna do my one guess. It's a foretell card. Blank the blank. Oh, it's not a sorcery. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's an instant. What's an instant? An instant foretell card? Poison the cup. Destroy target. Yep. That's the name of the card, right? Ha! You know, they really gotta step up their game. I will give them this. They made me use a single letter. They did make me use a single letter. You know, that's tough. That's, I gotta give it to them there. All right. What are we doing here? What are we even doing here, folks? All right, so I have this deck here. I was trying to figure out what to do. Didn't really have time to build a deck, and I kind of like the back and forth that we do with the streams of like a goofy deck, a normal deck, a goofy deck, a normal deck. And we did that Nightmare combo deck, and then we played Esper Frog, like mid-range. And then we did, now we're doing this, which is a Podless Pod deck, is what I'm calling it, piloted by Hungry at a tournament earlier this week, I believe. Maybe it was no, it would have been last week. Yeah, there's some interesting things going on here. I think Hungry went 2 and 3. I think they went 2 and 3. I did make a very small change. Well, not a small change. I adjusted the mana base. The mana base had 32 lands, and I think they were a little... it was a little biscuit risky. So I wanted to try and switch it up. I don't know what this deck is trying to do. Like, I do see some of the combos, right? Like Soul Cauldron is kind of absurd in this deck. We don't have a way to get Soul Cauldron other than just drawing it. I guess technically you can like Hydrax Tower Scout with Reflection, but it costs mana to use. There's Samut with Gwenna and Irith. So you can like tap Gwenna to add 2 mana for creature abilities. And then you can tap Samut to untap Irith, hold priority, tap Irith to untap Gwenna and Samut. And then you get Samut, Gwenna, and Irith all untapped, and then you have but you have 1 mana floating that you can cast creature spells with or use creature abilities. So that's one of them. I think there's also a spot where we can just like pod out maybe a chain of some creatures. I genuinely don't know what we're trying to do. We can just do some value stuff, but it feels like it feels like there's just a line of cards here that can do some cool shit, which I guess is fine with me. Soul Cauldron makes it a little bit easier to do some goofy stuff. Some of the cards here I'm a little confused by, and some of the lack of cards. Like, I was surprised that we don't have more Walla Blossoms in here. I was a little shocked that we don't, or that we're playing like Novice Inspector and Friends. There's no Birthing Ritual, which I guess I could just add Birthing Ritual here. Toski feels a little out of place. So I'm going to cut Toski and I'm going to add Birthing Ritual. Yeah, this is Hungry's list. I don't know, like, I don't want to change it too much. I don't want to, you know, just bust it open and be like, this is exactly how it should be built or whatever. But I'm trying to, I like some of the inclusions, like the Shore Up in here. So your Micromancer can also play as a 4 mana or a 4-drop that untaps. Your Vannifar is pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, we could also just be on the game plan of make a massive board and take over with that. So we'll see how it goes. I'll play with the deck a couple of times before making any further changes. And then if I want to... Oh, that's not the word. If I want to do some more, like, tweaking to it, then I can. Because this is my stream. I can do whatever the heck I want. You are no longer hate watching. No, I need the hate watching demographic. The hate watchers really drive the numbers, you know. And in the summer, you need as many hate watchers as possible. Right. Oh, you had to change your username. Well, my condolences. All right. I delete all my decks every time 2 sets have come out. Except for certain ones. Like, I always keep blue-white, because blue-white can slowly... Yeah. I have them on Moxfield, too, but I hate having a ton of decks. Okay, I'll keep. Kind of an interesting push and pull. Like, pitching Fauna Shaman to Fanatic Aronis is, like, so good. But also, Fanatic Aronis is so good. Just to cast. We have a Brainstorm, but our only blue source is off of fetch land here. Once I get it set up that we can play specific music in the background.
What Ben Wheeler? Using magic.
I mean, I'm going to want to swords this at some point. I think I lead on Fauna Shaman. Subs should have queue priority. Oh, you know what it is, Wormy? It's because I moved everything. Because I had to move Cherubinger. And then they were like, actually, hold on. Keep me 4th. So let's do... And then... I like the Playing with Viewers bot. It was cheap. It's been super helpful. But it is one of those things where, like... Oh, I can discard this to find something instead. I could Brainstorm and use Fauna Shaman as the shuffle. I kind of like that. It's one of those things where if you touch it, then it gets a little mad at you. I forgot to include Steam Vents in here. That's okay. I can get a breeding pool. Ooh, I got a 1-drop here. I kind of like having the Tower Scout in my deck. So what if I just do that? And then I pitch the Fanatic of Ronus. into a Vannifar. And then I'm going to develop the Savassin's Pilgrim. So I have a couple of game plans here. A Mastermind, welcome back for the 8th month. As someone who's played a lot of high-level Magic in different formats, any insights why winning a big CDH tournament wasn't very fun, but instead I was just happy it was over? Because CDH is a format that is... it's kind of anxiety-inducing because so much of it is out of your control. I mean, much like everything, right, is going to be within your control to an extent, for sure. Like, the idea... I don't want this to come off as me being like... actually, CDH is bad, you know? Because that's not what I'm saying. I think I want to Swords the Giver of Ruins here and play out the Fanatic Aronis. But, Christ, it's got to be anxiety-inducing, where it's just like, oh, I hope I'm not going last, or I hope my pod, like, doesn't have this sort of thing, or God, I hope... like, one of the players at the table just doesn't have a weird grudge against me. You know? Protection from white. That's interesting. I don't really want to attack into a flash threat, so I'm just going to unearth this or eternalize this. I don't know. Yeah, it's... it also just sounds like maybe you don't enjoy the format. If you're, I mean, sometimes there can be things that are, I guess it also depends on like why it wasn't fun. But if you don't enjoy the format and you don't enjoy how long it takes, then maybe playing it, at least playing it in tournaments, is not the way to go about it. I have one protective spell for my Vannifar. Does this deck have other protection? No. Interesting. Maybe that's something we look into? Oh, Sylvan Safekeeper. Sylvan Safekeeper's a pretty good protective spell. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to turn it into... I feel like I've been ragging on CDH a lot. It is hilarious how not great that format is. But, you know. Yeah, only having one blue mana also ties this up a little awkwardly. I mean, I have Solitude Ephemerate. That's pretty good. I think I want to attack. And then I think I want to Micromancer. Find Shore Up. Offers another layer of protection. I'm going to play this out like other creature combo lists where I don't necessarily need to rush to the combo. It's my favorite format from a mental challenge perspective, but it is not fun. Well, is it a job? Like, are you doing this because it's a primary or large source of income for you? Oh yeah, now we're ruining some evenings. Brattleby for the 32nd month. Welcome back. How you doing? How you been? Thank you so much for all the support. Your grace. All right, this card's a bit of a pisser. I think I can take a hit from this Dust Animus. Do I need to, though? Can I just play a Solitude and get this creature out of here? Your first ever CDH major tournament. You enjoy the content around it, but I never get the chance to play it. I don't know. If you don't like, if you're not having a good time and it's not like a thing you have to do. Oh, if this works, this will be great. So we brick their Ephemerate and their Solitude. I'm not going to attack with the Swan Shaman. What's worse, CDH or base rocket? I think I'd rather play base rocket. But as a job, I don't know. I mean, I get like that for certain formats too. Like, Highlander really gets my brain ticking, but there are definitely spots where I'm like, oh, I don't know if I want to do this right now, you know? Oh, that's a Mulder. That's a Mulder. Like, I've been in tournaments where I'm winning, and I'm also, I've been in tournaments where I'm winning. I enjoy the format. I enjoy, like, I guess, the play patterns of my deck, and I'm just not having a good time because it takes so long, or because, you know, just frustrating matches of Magic or whatever. Like, I get it. Two-lander. Yeah, I'll keep. Two-lander that finds another land. This Menagerie Curator is kind of interesting. It's just a 2-mana mana dork, but also we have... oh no. It's a 2-mana mana dork, but also we just have like a smattering of cards with weird creature types. Okay, I think I want Stomping Ground here. And then this is going to find basic island. I don't have any blue cards in hand right now, but my primary color is green with my secondary being blue. Ooh, that card's kind of hot. Spend them in a cast creature spell that doesn't share a creature type. Well, I'm just going to play you and then play out a Witch Enchanter tapped. We're going to split in the top 4, but only one person wanted to play, so he played, and then you won 2.5 mortgage payments. Still wish they had split because of my 9 hours. Yeah, I find that that's what's getting to me nowadays, is it's just the time. I just don't have the time. Like, I think about it, and I'm like, I could... Oh. Mulder. Yeah, let's try this. I feel like they probably have an Ephemerate. But we at least get to kill one of these cards. If they Brave the Elements me, it would be so clutch. And then I get to play you. Take action. Blue. Find this. Play the Soul Cauldron. I guess I'll put it on this. So now I have a Blink. That's kind of hot. Like the last Canlander, well, not the last one, but like I remember I played at the like YJ like win a duel higher stakes event or whatever, and I top 8'd with it, and I was playing Time Vault, and I was just like, I was enjoying playing the deck. There were some interesting spots, and like even after I lost in top 8, like I finished the Swiss 5-0, like played all my rounds. And then even after all of that, in top 8, and I lost, and I was totally fine losing. Like it was a fun-ish experience. But like I caught myself being like, I don't know if I'd do that again. How'd you complete a Swiss without the team scoop? Ooh, okay. Attacking my mana. Well, this is kind of funny. King Kenny is a good card to get in the graveyard, although I don't know if it's happening anytime soon, but here's King Kenny. What if I attacked and then we kissed under the pale moonlight? Giving everything King Kenny is also kind of sick. Yeah. Like weeks and weeks ago. Jesus. I mean, I can't even draw a card. I could just make things big. I can make things big. Okay. Don't really want to interact with what they're doing. Don't have a blue mana, so I can like start drawing some cards. Ooh. Yeah. I didn't think this playlist would be so like hello. Hello. How do I want to word this? I didn't think this playlist would be so white Wakanda, you know? The gating 2 go up to 12. We get another target to exile. Yeah, you're Dobbs, right? Exile this. Counter on this. What? Oh, right, because I can use mana of any color. Fucking Cauldron. Oh, they go to 1. Oh, I must have miscounted. Fucking Cauldron. This card is so busted. This card is just so unbelievably cracked. I could have drawn cards. I always forget how broken this card. Sure. I always forget how broken this card is. Oh wait. We don't need to play some standard on stream. Yeah, there's no reason for it to fix mana. I mean, I guess they want you to use like any activated ability, no matter what. But it is very like it's very like funny. Oh, I'll keep. We got the combo. All right, we just need one more. It's a little slow, but we got the combo. Also, I got a surveil land. Sheesh. Any Wanderers, Elspeths, or Tamios see playing Canlander? Yeah, the 4 mana Wandering Emperor sees some play. Obviously the 1 mana Tamio. Muyan Ling probably shouldn't see play anymore, but you know, it shows up from time to time. That's just a good card to have in this matchup. What? The 3-mana Muyan Ling is quite good. Or was quite good. It's awkward. It's probably better than people are giving it credit for, and like should see more play than it does. Commercial District. Ooh, Deathrite Shaman. I don't need a Deathrite. Might be good against their Graveyard Hate, but I do not have, now that I'm thinking about it, I do not have access to, whatchamacallit? Black mana, outside of cards like Gwenna. Muyan Ling is very good with Moxen. That's the thing, is that, that's the thing that leads me to believe that people should probably try it out a bit more. Do I want a Fury here? Yeah, I guess just casting Fury is pretty good. Let's kill off that. Play this. Crack a clue. Seems good in Flyman. Doesn't really do what Flyman wants to do, you know? People talk about starting loyalty on Planeswalkers a lot. I don't care about starting loyalty. I care about, like, most common use case loyalty as you pass the turn. Like, Muyan Ling in certain spots, technically, no, that's the wrong one. Muyan Ling in certain spots has like an effective like 6 loyalty on the turn you pass, right? You play it, you tick it up, and your opponent has a creature, and then it's cheaper, right? Or sorry, then it's weaker. If I save up for the hot take, well, you actually get one. Yeah, I'll give you a hot take. Gwenna. Activated abilities, unless they're mana abilities. So I have a mana ability. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. I don't really want to bolt this. If it just chump blocks, that's okay. Narset is very good. 3 mana Narset sees play. Ooh. I think I'm keeping this card. That's a funny one. Like, in a Mox deck or a Mana Dork deck, playing out a Muyan Ling, bricking their creature, and then passing with 4 loyalty on the Muyan Ling. It's kind of exciting. What's this cost? 5, 8 total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. They're exiling my Iris. Wild. So what if I do this? Give me my old lady back. Untap this. Lady. I think Canlander players get a little too stuck in playing the same cards without experimenting for other cards based like that, especially as there are shifts in the meta, right? Moxen are the best they've ever been. Well, that's not true. Moxen were pretty good back in the day. Ooh. This hand doesn't do a goddamn thing, so I'm gonna mulligan. This hand is pretty good, so I'm gonna keep. That's just Magic players. Well, I mean, on a larger scale, I think they do. You get enough players in a room, like on Magic Online, grinding at a format like Modern or whatever, and they'll revisit certain things. They'll be like, oh shit, what if this is now broken? But Canlander doesn't have the player base, nor does it have the like competitive nature. Like there's not enough drive. There's not enough people doing it for a living. Oh, that's pretty good against us. Yeah, I think I want to find Sacred Foundry with this. So I want to keep this to hit the Soul Cauldron. Can you get a fast deck tech? That's not typically how the deck techs work, but what do you mean? What are you hoping for? What are your hopes and dreams with this deck tech? Relatively unsolved. I mean, I could save it for a hot take, but that is one of my hot takes. So that I think Canlander is mostly solved, but the variance and the smaller player base leads it to give a more of an air of it being unsolved, which is good. That's a good thing to have. That is a cool and good thing and super beneficial for the format. Incredibly powerful for our format. Oh, this Dust Bowl is a little annoying. What the deck does. Oh, as in like for this deck? Then yeah, I can do that. I'll do that after the match. Because I also don't know. Do I think Gladiator is significantly less solved than Canlander? Yeah. Because Gladiator, it's hard to solve Gladiator when there is such a frequent shift in cards that have a much higher impact, right? Like a new card being added to Gladiator is so much more impactful than a new card being added to Canlander. Yeah, the tier 2 is incredibly diverse. Tier 1 is basically solved, but that's fine. Like that can also change based on like new points. Yeah, I'm gonna have to besiege this. Like a new pointing of a card can change things drastically, right? Also, solved doesn't necessarily mean bad. People often take solved as a negative, right? There's a lot of joy that can come from playing solved formats or relatively solved formats, right? I have to use all my treasure if I do this, but I want to hit my land drop. Like, I want to get rid of this Soul Cauldron so I can Sun Titan. I think I'm just playing a Sylvan Ranger and then using Beseiju on this or this. What's tier 1 in Highlander? Jeskai. Green, green. Do I need blue? I got double white. I think I just get a basic forest here. I could play my old lady. Yeah, I'll do it now. I mean, I don't think there's a question. Jeskai is the best. Like, that is the only hard and fast thing that I'll put out there is that Jeskai is the best deck in the format. And like I think anybody giving other options is trying to be too like, actually people think this is the best, but it turns out that this is indeed the best. And it's like, well, I don't know if that's true. I think Jeskai is just the fucking best. And that's fine. And there is some, is Jeskai or Jeskai Green better? And it's like, well, it's probably just still Jeskai, but there are some positives to both of them, right? But ooh. So Micromancer here can find me a Swords to Plowshares. No, I like Counterbalance in Canlander. I didn't think it was a unserious pick. It just felt like a very targeted metagame pick. Counterbalance is like a card that is pretty strong if you're not expecting to like get bowled over. And there are a lot of decks at that top 8, or like a lot of players that would bring decks to bowl over you, which is why at the time it felt a little weird. But I like Counterbalance, if it wasn't obvious by the Sensei's Divining Top on my arm. 4, 5, 6. I could play this as 7, but I really want to kill this. I mean, I guess I could Micromancer, find Ephemerate Micromancer, and then Swords this Broodmoth. I updated Paradox Academy? Not really. I'm kind of low on Paradox Academy right now. I think if you're playing an artifact deck, you should just be playing Time Vault. There are other versions of that you can play. Like there are other Academy decks that are probably quite good, but are better than Paradox Academy. But I haven't done a deep dive on updating some of my older archetypes. If the last 2 cards are Solitude White card, it's pretty terrible for us. Like, I imagine when winter comes around, I'm going to be more interested in, like, really grinding out some of the tier 1 stuff. Are we seeing 6 color Super Friends Omnitel? Maybe. But yeah, I think Jeskai is cracked. Daxos. My Analyzed Pollen's pretty mid. Three 7. Yeah, get the Soul Cauldron out of here. Oh, the whatchamacallit, the Oath Replenish deck. Very goofy. Big fan. I think there's something there too. I was actually thinking about this where be interested in trying an Enchantress deck that is more controlling, like, and uses the Enchantresses as like cantrips. That's your card draw engine. So I'm playing like counter spells and stuff. So I'm not going to be able to analyze Pollen. Do I just want Shore Up? I kind of want Shore Up for protection. There's nothing for me to Sun Titan. Oh, I guess I could have got Path instead of Shore Up. Because I can find Gwenna here. I think that's what I'm doing. But then my Gwenna is exposed. Gwenna exposed, live on camera. Is it worth trading that to protect Gwenna? Be. I don't know. If they get lost Gwenna. I could get Nadu. No, Nadu's actually kind of hot with with Ireth. I think I'll get Gwenna. You don't like Scam? I think Scam is kind of funny because it's very, it's very like emblematic of like what you're trying to do. It's just like you're just trying to high roll your opponent primarily, cheat them out of a game, grief them into like a blood moon. What is Podless Pod? You're looking at it. I can't believe I lost my sweet baby though. I mean, I could have thrown that Goblin Shaman into the yard to try and protect my Gwenna. May have been correct. I have 6 mana. I could dump the Sun Titan. Just get mana efficient. Oh. Right. Shit. It's fine. There is an argument to not playing it because I want to keep shore up and also it doesn't do anything on ETB. And like, I don't think they want to attack anyways. They're making a bunch of bodies. All right, let's try this again. Really need to draw. If we draw a creature tutor, I think we're in a pretty good spot. And again, maybe I should have thrown this Goblin Shaman into something. It's not doing too much here. I don't know. I'm just kind of hoping my opponent doesn't draw. If they draw creature-based removal, then it's okay. But if they draw just like other removal spells, no, they can play the Soul Cauldron. Fuck. Oh, they have exactly swords. All right. We're at quite a bit of life. Gonna bolt this Luris. Or do that. There are no creatures in the yard. Great. I can't really put damage on this dragon either. Like, I can't put damage on the dragon and then bolt it. Yeah, this Daxos is going to be a little tough to get through. But I think we'll be able to do it. Obviously, if we get this thing transformed, then we'll be in a pretty reasonable spot. We've just, yeah, this shore up off the Micromancer. Like, I found it to try and protect Gwenna, but then I didn't want to trade this Goblin to protect Gwenna. I do feel like if I'm not willing to do that, then, like, I should have just found, like, a path or whatever. Yeah, I also don't... I mean, this card does make a bunch of bodies, but it doesn't really do what I want. So maybe this card gets switched? It's pretty good early on, but it's not super exciting. That card doesn't do anything because there's a Soul Cauldron. Unless I can get them to use their Soul Cauldron earlier. What if we just did this? I can do this whenever, right? Great. Yeah, I think I should full send. It's tough. It's tough. Well, I'm gonna need to kill this cat. We thankfully have a lot of cushioning here. Interesting. Not moving this over. I'm gonna do this now. I think I'm actually just full sending. Maybe I keep the Innkeeper back, but I full send with everything except for Iorith. And the Innkeeper. I like the Innkeeper. Check out this shore up. Terrible get. Oh, that's so fucked. I was just kind of hoping that they didn't draw removal, like spot removal. Well, we got this down to 1. That's not nothing. Clearing the board? Well, they're thinking about it. They want to do this before they get any time to do anything? What? Did I pass through? Oh, I didn't mean to pass through. That's fucked. I meant to play this. I think this deck should maybe play Lotus Cobra too. Lotus Cobra is really good in these kind of decks. We have 11 fetches. It's a 2-drop. Adds a shitload of mana. Sure. Okay. If they attack with the dragon, then we get to flip the invasion. Even if I lose my friendos here. Ooh. Oh, it's a sorcery? I mean, if I play this and attack, I lose a lot. So I'm just gonna do this. I like keeping this as a blocker. Let's make some 2/2s. Gain some life. Timeless Witness looking real awkward against a Soul Cauldron. If we get like a Witch Enchanter, and we're okay. But now the fact that they get to keep Dust Bowling me is a little tough. Bang, 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 bang. God, if this gets muted, I'm going to be pissed. Because, like... This says all songs are safe to be used as background music for your original and creative videos on YouTube and Twitch. In case you need to monetize the video using my songs, send a video link to my label. Sure. Send an email to this. Yeah, that's fine. That's a thing I can do. I can do all of that. But we'll just have to see how flagged it gets. Passing. Okay. Commercial district. You gonna Dust Bowl me? You going to Dust Bowl me? Going to Dust Bowl me, bro? Bruv, you wanna Dust Bowl me? Okay. I do not want this Avacyn's Pilgrim. Just need to find a creature tutor. I might play this Timeless Witness. Try to get back a land. Just to get some bodies on the table, because I think this is the only way that we're going to be able to win. Yeah. Jellyfish. Welcome back for the 19th month. What up? How you doing? How you been? Thank you so much for the support. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. I could have saved the fetch and done it on my turn. But then I wouldn't get the surveil. Maybe that's probably better. It wasn't a fetch that could get a basic land, unfortunately. Like, if I get this out as an 8/8, it'll be a pretty good blocker. Alright, we're not getting Dust Bolt. They are being so incredibly cautious. Yeah, I think I do this. They've already pathed. Or sorry, they've already swords. They've used swords. They could have a Get Lost or a Fateful Absence. If they reprieve, it's real bad. I would like to go to combat. I would like to go to combat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do I have to send with everything? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to play around removal, I do. If they like resolute reinforcements here, I may scream. This fucking Soul Cauldron. We blew it up. They got it back. We haven't found a tutor in our all tutor deck. Are they going to reprieve the invasion? That'd be kind of cool. By cool, I mean I would scream. Are they going to destroy it with the... What's the game plan here? Is it reprieve the invasion? No, it's resolved. We have a big dino. They could also just kill the big dino. But this does mean they'd have to get a little more aggressive with this. Like they have to put the, I guess they put this on the dragon, but then I can race non-human. I mean, I don't think I can race. Ooh, they're going for that. Oh, wedding announcement. That's bad. That's bad. Do I have any what? Bog dog. Oh. I don't think so. Okay, we found... I mean, I kind of just want to get Solitude here. Oh, I can't if I attack. I think I just chord for Vanifar, right? I just chord for Vanifar. What's Bog and Dog? Not much. What's Bog and Dog with you? Ha ha! Alright, let's change this to this. I mean, I could Solitude this dragon. Portable hole. Put my knight in a hole. Okay. I really should have maybe messaged Hungry to see. Yeah, this has a mana value of 2. I should have messaged Hungry to see if there was like some combo that I'm missing in here. Like an actual combo. No, I need to look at this combo. I'm taking 8 here. I don't buy mana value. Like, I can turn this into Witch Enchanter and blow up the Cauldron finally. Yeah, there's some, but it's very convoluted, right? Like, I think I need additional pieces, and I don't know if I have the board for that. But like, if I get rid of this Cauldron and this Timeless Dragon, I'm not in the worst spot. Oh, they're just dancing around. Don't mana tithe me. If they mana tithe me, the stream's over. My favorite threat. Ooh, okay, this might be a good one to get. Like, if I go into Witch Enchanter, if I start off with this. This deck doesn't even have Recruiter the Guard. Oh, I might have to remake this deck. Hold on. This deck, it's updated for MH3, but there's no Recruiter of the Guard in here. Recruiter of the Guard seems pretty important. Okay, they hit my Emerith. So now I don't actually need to find the Witch Enchanter if I don't want to. Oh, but they can untap the Soul Cauldron? That's cute. That's pretty cute. I'm still gonna I'm gonna blow it up for that reason. But that's pretty cute. Because this can untap a legendary permanent and Soul Cauldron's a legendary permanent. Yeah, they just get to Soul Cauldron everything. Maybe I should have analyzed first. I didn't think about I didn't think that they would time it like this because, well, I just didn't think. That said, this Finding Basic Mountain would also just be pretty good. Because I think I'm using 4 mana to untap my Vannifar anyways. Because I can Hippocamp the Witch Enchanter into Solitude on the dragon. Or I can turn this into Sylvan Caryatid. Or Sylvan Safekeeper. Oh. They can pop off. Yeah, they could combo off. We can still analyze Pollen if we want. Am I just doing this for a red, like a basic land? Or do I have to just risk it for a turn? I feel like this into Solitude is the safest thing to do. And then I can figure out what I'm doing next turn. No, I don't think I'm attacking, even though I can push 8. Okay, with Irith exiled, now what do I do? That was a pretty good draw. I think we're fine though. I mean, it's not lethal. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, nah. I mean, we got a 9. We got a Solitude though. Do I have any 3 or less that I can return? I could just mirror image. Am I going to mirror image this? Oh, you know what I could do? I can analyze Pollen for a mirror image. Exile something. Well, they didn't even attack. Wow, all that and no attacks, huh? So this 1 can turn into a 2, which can be Corridor Monitor. And then what does that do for me? I don't have a combo, right? Like I'm really fucking trying to find one. I'm not finding one. I could analyze Pollen because Irith is gone, right? That's the big one. I could get a Nadu. The fact that they didn't attack is pretty good for me. I'm gonna find a Nadu. I think I'm finding Nadu here. Because Nadu's just gonna get us a bunch of cards too. Or I could get Soul Herder. Soul Herder's pretty hot. If I get Soul Herder, play Soul Herder, go turn my 8/8 into a 3/3. No, I think it's Nadu. I think I go for Nadu here. I think I do this. If I get conscripts to untap that, we have a Nadu trigger, and then I can... Although I don't have a 3 in the graveyard, but I could turn the Knight... I could turn that into a Sylvan Safekeeper, which is kind of hot. If I get Samut, then... We don't have... I have a 2 that I could turn into a 3 to untap, but that doesn't... I think I get conscripts here. Yeah, I want to do this. Ooh. A 1-drop. Actually pretty relevant. Pretty relevant here. As funny as it sounds. Corridor Monitor. Target Vanifar. Ooh, Prismatic Vista. Can I turn this into a 3-drop that'll... I mean, I could turn it into a 3-drop, but not one that's going to target this. I can get the Scout. Conscripts. Fuck. This deck is so hard to play because I'm just like scouring for anything to combo. And I'm not finding it. I can get Bloodlust Inciter out. Is that relevant? I can turn this into a clone to copy the conscripts. I'm looking at my deck. Don't you worry about that. I am looking at my deck. I could turn conscripts into... I really want to get this breaching camp back. I'm going to tell them sorry. Oh, wrong person. Sorry. This deck is fucked. Is there a 2 that I want to get? Is there a 1 that I want to get? I think I want to... Is there a way to go up the chain here? Yeah, I think it's still correct to just go up the chain, even though I'm not going to get to Nadu here. And then I think I can get this one. Get back this one. Because then that gives me a 2. Maybe Nadu wasn't what I wanted. Oh, maybe I should have gone to 3 clone because that puts something in the yard for that. Because this gets me... This can get me a 4, which could get me a Spark Double. Spark Double doesn't do anything because I don't have a card to give my thing haste. Do I have a creature that can give my thing haste? I have a Kenrith. But if I get Spark Double... I think I'm supposed to get a 1 here. I think I'm supposed to get... Ooh. The Sylvan Safekeeper. And then I think I pass. Like, I think I can safely fetch and then pass. For a basic mountain. Play this and pass. And then kill them next turn. I think with... If I can give something haste, then I can kill them. But not here. Target creature I control gain Shroud. I don't think I need lands. Is that wild to say? Ooh, Kenrith may make this a little awkward. Oh, this was on combat. Yeah. Oh, weird timing. Maybe they thought it was end of turn because that was all pre-combat. I don't know. I don't think it matters that much. Yeah, now we're not doing it. Ooh. I would like to protect my Zalortha. There has to be a way that I could have killed if I had my pieces. But I lost Ireth. Like, this game has been going on forever. So I lost Ireth and I lost Gwenna. Like, they're just exiled. Oh, my Sun Titan's exiled. Okay, good. Good to know. Yeah, stream is wrapping up. This is definitely not... This is so far from being the longest match that we've done. Come on. Have you... Some of the blue-white matches are egregious. What's the win con? Yes. I mean, I can King Kenny. I have this Zalortha to push through. I think I might be able to just, like, muck their board. Ooh. We've pivoted to Nadu. You know, I had to not do it to him. Yeah, tapped, please. This is so messed up. This is so stupid. All right, what are we targeting with this one? Oh, Vanifar. Well, Vanifar is already tapped. I'll let that happen. Ooh. That's what I wanted to get, but I couldn't get it with that. Okay. Okie dokie. So, the hell do we do? What the hell do we not do? Oh, wait, hold on. If I get black mana, I can get their Sigardian Evangel, which can then put a Sigardian Evangel into my hand, which can then tap down theirs. Is there a way that I can get black mana and this King Kenny in play? Gwen is exiled, so that's not going to be the way to do it. I mean, we could just use the Sylvan guy. Oh, from a great right, it's onto their battlefield. Dang, we can't have any fun. Okay, well, let's start with this. Okay. Oh, Samut. I need to get Samut in play, right? I need to get up to 4. Which should be fine. Well, that's a good card. Because Samut gives everything haste. So everything now has haste. So now what? No, you exiled like 4 of my cards. Cool. I can untap this. Okay, everything has haste. How good is Finale here? Well, they're at 60. I can Finale for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I could probably Finale for some other stuff too. Like, I could just draw into lands. Is there a way that I can draw into more lands? Fuck, this deck is so tough when your cards are exiled. Like, I think I want all of my clones come into play as a copy of my own stuff. My own cards. I need a clone that comes into play as a copy of anything. Do we not have one of those on Arena? What the fuck do I even do? This deck needs, yeah, this needs a clone that can clone whatever. Like, it needs Metamorph. We 100% need Metamorph. Metamorph is not in the deck. Metamorph needs to be in the deck. They don't have flyers, so Nadu can actually start chipping away. Or I could make a genuine push to getting rid of their board here. I think I should start by maybe making a second Nadu. Because flyers can get through. This is going to give me 2 Nadu triggers. Everything is flying, so it doesn't matter. Target this. Target something that has me targeted. Oh, yoink. I'll pay 2 life. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Deathrite Shaman goes even on mana. Path can help save us. Soul Herder on the Solitude is pretty good. Yeah, I think I have to attack. I think I win the game by attacking here. As horrible as that sounds. We win the game by attacking and by having a path to exile. Yeah, I could motivate her. Oh, I targeted. Did I target? I already targeted this. Block. Path that. I think the motivator may have been a bad call here, chat. Let's keep going. Eldritch Evolution. I don't know how much that helps. And I can't target Solitude with this. Right. I'm reminding myself that I cannot target Solitude. Cards in deck? Oh, we got plenty. We got so many. Not hitting untapped lands. Not great. Not great. Fetch land actually makes me a little anxious. I'm trying to hit another... Oh, I already played my land. Eee. Not Vanifar? No, Vanifar is fine. I'm not going to Vanifar this turn. Not Solitude. Solitude's the one I don't want to hit. I'm really just hoping to hit another untapped land. Maybe this is fine. No, it's not. I need to hit another untapped land. Good. Oh, I see what you're trying to do here. I guess I could play both these because they both can tap for mana immediately. But I have enough to Odawar. That's kind of hot. Yeah, too many keycards were exiled from my deck, and I need to now we need to now find a way. I want to do that. Am I going to need King Kenny? I don't think I'm going to need King Kenny. We don't have Endurance. We don't have Phyrexian Metamorph. This is a good stress test because now I'm actually like, I get to figure out what cards I don't have access to and how badly I need them. And the answer is very. I very badly need some of these cards. Okay, they're sending. Let's go to blocks. So this is big and can block that. This is big and can block one of these. This conscripts, do I need this? That's the real question. I can block here and save 2. This can just die. Conscripts, actually don't know if I need. And then I can bounce a token here. I have to bounce tokens, so maybe I have to block more aggressively. I can bounce a token and I can path something. Maybe I can't afford to block like this. Maybe I just have to block that, 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 path that, bounce that. If I path this, bounce this, we're taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I save my Sylvan Savekeeper. Oh, they're all... I triple blocked with anything? Oh, whoops. I hope you understand. This is a little tough to make blocks here. So this blocks this. That's important. Solitude can block one of here, killing that. That's also important. Conscripts blocks this. That's also important. This can block that. That's also important. Soul Herder can block here. That's pretty important. If I want a wall, if I'm just chump blocking, then it's better for the wall to block here. Because then I'm pathing one of these. Pathing one of these, and then I'm bouncing this token. So what if I block like... That's getting through. If I block like this, then I'm taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can take less, which means that I probably want to keep the Soul Herder in play, or I could keep Solitude. Solitude's gaining me some life, but maybe I don't need that. So those two are getting through. So what if this blocks that? And then I take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, or I don't do that because I'm pathing this and bouncing that. So I take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think this is... Oh, I didn't know that you could do that. That's kind of cool. I think this is fine. I'm going to click these as my blockers. I'm going to path to exile this one. Now the question is, do I actually want to bounce this token, or do I want to, because I blocked in such a way that that's trading off that, that's going to die, This gets chumped. I could Odawara the wedding announcement here. I think I want to do that. I think I like doing that. Yeah. And then this way, we get to keep our board. I don't think, yeah. I'd say so. Yeah, this way, then I get to like exile their board with cloning solitudes and stuff. Yeah. Mob, welcome back for the 3rd month. How you doing? Hi, Wheeler. Hey, what's up? Thank you so much for the support. Pop's Not Dad for the 8th month. First time going to play Canlander in a while. Playing the 4-color strip deck that Nelly played on North 100. Any tips or suggestions before you go? Yeah, you can take your time to develop your board. Don't feel like you need to rush into strip lock them. Like, make sure that they can't recover from the lock before you actually go for the lock sometimes. GCU. Yeah, Jesus Christ, everybody. Calm down. You understand my job as a streamer is to talk about the options too, right? That's also just like how I go through planning of the turn. We weren't in any there was not a problem with our setup there. Yeah, I think GCU, I think you should have Dust Bowled me. Like aggressively. Okay. But we learned a couple of very important things about this deck. 1, give me an endurance. And then 2, give me a Phyrexian Metamorph. Metamorph is huge. I feel like I could have won this game if I had Metamorph quite some time ago. Kenrith is pretty spectacular, so I'm going to keep that. Imidane's Recruiter is kind of interesting. Oh yes, Recruiter the Guard. Thank you. I don't actually think I need Skyclave Apparition. Springheart Nantuko is huge. Yeah, I think I want to figure out what this deck's trying to do before I get to that. But, like, I don't think I need Thraben Inspector or Novice Inspector. We could add Springheart here. Or I could add Pawn Prophet. Costless Nadu Abuser. Yeah, we have Safekeeper. Let's try this. New Vanifar? What does New Vanifar even do? New Vanifar just, like, manifests, right? Yeah, I'm good. I do like that card. I think it's cool. All right, so I do have to continue playing Magic the Gathering. Jesus Christ, I thought it was 3:30. HD, please fight me. I can flicker them. Free Omniscience. That seems like a stretch. That's a bit of a stretch. How am I liking Bloomborough Limited? I played a bunch of Bloomborough Limited. And then I was like, cool. I played the Limited. It was all right, but I'm good. Drafting just takes so much time. This card into Horsefish is kind of funny. I think I'll keep. Oh, you want me to play this with Omniscience? That's wild. That's a hell of an ask. Also, when is Moxfield going to properly acknowledge Jumpstart Historic Horizons? It is so frustrating. I mean, I imagine this is like on Arena's end with how it's worded, but like the fact that every time I add a deck with cards from Jumpstart Historic Horizons, that I have to like...
Eggs!
I have to reformat half the shit. orb? Well, I've got a good enchanter for that. PGCL Brock back for the 20th month. What up? How you doing? How you been? Get orbed? No. Sure. Ooh, that's a good draw. I think I want to... just Witch Enchanter, though. I don't know what their deck's doing, but I think this screams I'm about to take extra turns. And just getting more bodies on the board is also pretty nice. Oh, hello, Uro. Reaching Hippocamp. Restoration Angel.
And now, the stars of Four Kids
Ooh.
will sing the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see?
Well, let's trundle on in. Gonna play this into your open counterspell. Surge, thank you for the raid. Welcome, folks. I hope you had a good stream. We are playing some Gladiator. I got a wacky combo list here. A wild and wacky combo deck. Oh, yeah. That's a pretty good sign. They didn't plot a big card. Their biggest card they plotted was EI. EIO. There you are. Bingo bongo. I'm here to combo. Gamble. 4-card gamble? Discarding a Jace the Mind Sculptor. Hey, look, it's Prime Speaker of Anafar. Am I going to get Storm's Wrath here? Well, they're going to start off with an EI. Restoration Angel. Breaching Hippocamp. Snapcaster. You going to Snapcaster Gamble? Snapcaster EI? Snapcaster Gamble. They discarded Omniscience. So they have the Shifting Wildwood to copy Omniscience. Wow, that is so lucky. Holy shit. I can't believe you went for that. What the fuck? Apologies to anybody from Surge channel, but I mean, come on. I mean, come on. Do you see this? I mean, we have the Beseiju, but if they have any, like, instant speed, you warn them ahead of time. Good. We don't swear that much here. It's just, look at what I'm dealing with. And Endurance might be pretty cool, get. I think I may be able to kill them, though. It's Luxac, you just go for it. Well, who am I to judge? I think I want to get Nadu here. Or I could get Samut Oh, I get Samut, right? I don't get Samut here. I get an untapper to untap Vanifar, Witch Enchanter into Samut. And then... yeah. Oh, no, I can get Recruiter for Corridor Monitor. That's the correct line. We get Recruiter of the Guard for Corridor Monitor. Toughness 2 or less. That is not the correct line. Because I want to get Samut in play. And Ireth. I mean, I could get Ireth here. Oh, wait. Yeah, I get Ireth, and then I Witch Enchanter into Samut. That's what I do. If they have Pact and Negation or Subtlety, it's so broken. If they Subtlety me here, I might actually just concede. You may be the luckiest. This is so fucked. Well, I think I'm shuffling away this Breaching Hippocamp. And I'm playing the Soul Herder. That's so messed up. If their last card is like a Wrath or something, it's game over. It's game over. It's so... oh my god. Well, they get to Uro here. That's pretty good. I'm hoping they picked like Demonic Tutor or something. Oh, they have Regrowth. Okay, well, they have one card left in their hand. Okay. Okay. Well. Yeah, you get to look at my top card. I'm going to turn this into a Samut. I'm going to play a Goblin Motivator. I'm going to use this to untap you. I'm going to pod my Motivator into a Corridor Monitor. And I'm going to untap Vanifar. And then I'm going to pod this into Gwenna. And then I'm going to add white. Untap these two. I'm going to use the white to untap this. White. Hey there. I've got a loop. So for those that don't know, I'm going to... this is one of the primary kills of the deck, is Ireth, Samut, and Gwenna. Samut gives all my creatures haste. Gwenna taps for 2 mana of any color as long as it's used on casting creatures or creature spells. And Ireth taps, untap a permanent or 2 other legendary permanents. So I'm going to tap Gwenna for 2 white mana. I am going to then tap Samut for some reason. Probably to untap Ireth. And then Ireth gets tapped to untap these 2. So it creates a loop where I'm going to be up mana for creature spells. And then I have, once I have infinite mana, I can then start tapping Ireth to untap Vanifar and Samut, and tap Samut to untap Ireth. So I can kind of switch to what I want to do. King Kenny. Add Infi mana. Pod into Kenny. Holy shit. I almost had a stroke. Finding the regrowth off the key. I think for my mental health, I should just play pre-modern. Jackie, no, that's a Canadian Highlander deck. But you could maybe try. I mean, it's not going to be the same, but you could try to build something similar to that. Yeah, playing this out in an arena sounds terrible. Gonna name that land. Ooh, the World Tree. Menage. Ooh, flashback the Abundant Harvest. Let's go. The Bones. Plant Wall. Draw a card. Draw a card. Ooh. Birthing Ritual. Which I can't cast because I didn't tap this. But I didn't plan on doing that. I was going to get the Scrap George down. Then we can Birthing Ritual next turn? I mean, on Arena, you would have to play it so that you tutor up the thing to give you Time Walk, the Oracle. Okay. Like Fury, I guess, does a good kill impression here. Sure, I'm going to put Fury into play. Portal to Phyrexia. Yeah, I guess I have to sack these three. We could find Witch Enchanter. So I think I'm going to do that. Birthing Ritual. We did not. I do not want to convert any of these into any of that. They can bring back Snapcaster Mage for show and tell. Keep the Graveyard Hate? Nah. I don't think we're winning through this with the Graveyard Hate even. We got another show and tell. I mean, now I can put in the Extraction Specialist to get back the Scrap George. Well, this card's annoying, but it doesn't do anything. I can just Solitude it. No, don't use that. I think I resto here.
Eggs, E-double-G-S.
I can try to blink the Extraction Specialist. Blinking Fury doesn't do too much. But I can do this. If they go to Bone Crusher, I'm going to sack on the Specialist. Mass Loss, back for the 63rd month. Something. Great sub message. Thank you for all the support. It's a long ass time. Oh, they just let it rip. Beyblade ass looking. I mostly just need mana, I think. I mean, maybe I need cards. Maybe I need cards. Who could say no to Magic the Gathering cards? Ah. Delightfully devilish. Sack. I mean, I think I care more about having Resto in play. Got a Stifle or something? A Hero's End? Is 5 mana at Elish Norn too cute? No, it's probably pretty good. The issue with this deck is finding slots, right? How do we fit all of these cards? What? No, we got the Scrap George. Also, if we didn't have the Scrap George, we have the Safekeeper. And if we didn't have either of those, I'd be okay. Just hard casting Bones. Okie dokie. I'm gonna keep this Birds in my hands. Ooh. I haven't gained life this turn, but I do like Soul Hoarder. Soul Herder. Autumn's Veil. Yeah, the Scrap George card is pretty good. I think they just cast sorry, not Autumn's Veil, Veil of Summer. I think they cast Veil of Summer because they're trying to get themselves to Delirium, maybe? Ooh, they're just firing off a big old spell. This board is kind of annoying. Fauna Shaman, huh? I think I'm fine without that. Ooh, Samut. Need to make dinner. Wait, you need dinner. You're too tired to make dinner, and you can't get takeaway because of diet. Like, how tired are we talking here? Like, too tired to put like soup in the microwave, or like chop up some vegetables. Ooh. Well, I could get Recruiter. Maybe Recruiter the card's not that good because everything I keep trying to find, which is, I wish it was Imperial Recruiter, which it is not. Hey, nothing wrong with sit. All my homies love a good sit. The Storm's Wrath would still really put a damper on this deck. Excuse me, or on this board. Uh-oh. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. All right, we got lethal. Ooh, Chanel. All right. Yeah, Nadu, hell of a magic card. Uh-huh. Got a jump in token. GG's HD. WPs. A jump in token. Oh, is that the jump start? Ooh, box opening. Hey everybody, it's me, Benny Wheels. Back at it again with another box opening. Oh. Fuck. Come on, give me some new cards. Ooh. I'll pay that in Big Blue. How'd that game end? Concession. Cherubinger, fight me. Jesus Christ, that picture of Lenny. That's sure is a picture of Lenny. No, Peregrine Drake is not on Arena. All right, I'll give another very quick rundown of this deck. So it's a Podless Pod deck, but obviously we have Prime Speaker Vanifar and Birthing Ritual and a bunch of tutors. The primary combo that I'm looking to set up is Samut with Iorith of the Healing House and Gwenna. But they're also just air quote combos that you can assemble that more or less just shut the game down. Gathering Arena. Sorry, I have to fill out this whole Twitch front page thing. It'd be very funny if I could get on the front page again. It's a little slow, but I'm on the play, and I have swords and a surveil land. So I can like surveil and then slam. Oh no, my mana is a little awkward. Never mind, my mana's perfect. Because now I can Birthing Ritual into Recruiter of the Guard into maybe something spicy. Who knows? I'm not entirely sold on this Recruiter. The more, because I'm thinking about all the things that I'm looking for, and just they're not really there. Wait, what is it? It's this, and then it's also this. No, wait, shit. Wait, shit. There we go. Fuck. Oh, hell yeah. Recruiter the guard. Witch Enchanter seems pretty good in this spot. But also Soul Herder? I don't know. Let's get a Witch Enchanter. I'm going to use every goddamn command I can find. Wow, 0 creatures to hit. Who earns? Boo earns. I mean, I guess I could have grabbed a clone and had it die. Etched Slith. Damn. They got some cool stuff. Green, blue. Oh, my life total. Oh, my life points directly. Oh, my cat. Hi, Bubba. Zoraline is mildly cracked. Yeah, that card's pretty good. I kind of want to just keep this here. Where'd you go? I had a cat yelling at me and she left. There she is. Ooh, that's a good one to hit. So now do you want to swords my Vannifar, or do you want to swords? I mean, I assume there's a swords coming of some sort, of some swords. But honestly, if they're on like Etch Slith, I'm okay if my game plan is just make as many Witch Enchanters as possible. Hi, Bubba. Hi, Bubba. Hi, Bubba. No, my birthing ritual. Well, this card's rude. Well, this card's a pisser. But how about we do this? I got a swords for that. I think I'm keeping this Besaidu in my hand. Let's get that King Kenny in play. Yeah, getting some scritches. I need to brush you before I go. I need to brush my Mulder before the wedding. Before my sister's wedding. Well, who wants to see live footage of Cap Cannoneer's live footage of Cap Cannoneer's ward cost being paid for? World first. Time for the highlight reel. No, I'm good. I think this Resto Angel blinking this Witch Enchanter is going to be pretty strong. Ooh, I like this card. I'm getting smacked for a bunch. Restoration Angel. get this etched slith off the table. And I think I'm gonna race. I'm at least gonna attack with Wingus and Dingus here. I can get them to 1. But it's just so... There are too many spots where I can get got. And I don't want to get got. I don't want to get got. Putting them to 1, I guess effectively 2, is kind of nice, but I would rather just do this. Ooh. Renegade Rally or getting back Ocelot Pride's kind of cool, but I don't think it does what I want it to do. I mean, I could sack this Witch Enchanter. Yeah, I think I'm doing that. Oh. Flage? The mana cost might be too hard, especially on the what's its nuts. Merge. Emerge. I am kind of impressed by the output of damage from my opponent's deck. Like, did not expect that, like, especially because we were just blowing things up every turn. Escape. That's the ticket. Yep, that's the one. Max. I think this is too slow. I think this is just right. But I'm going to put that in my bottom because I like having that later. Is there a good Gladiator eggs deck? What kind of definition of good do we have here? What kind of good are we looking for? Oh, Malchum? Malchum into the Mishra's Bauble? You can build something with a bunch of eggs. I feel like this card might be a little scarier for my opponent than the Loam Speaker. Would like to draw a land. And Soul Artifact and Darksteel Citadel and Standard. Good news, Shivam. It's still played in Pioneer. The only downside, you have to play Pioneer. But if you are up to that, do I just want to play King Kenny? I could also Finale for 3. Finale for 3 does not seem... I got rid of the Skyclave, so I shouldn't do that. I'm just going to play King Kenny. Get that fluting out of here. That's right, you too can play Pioneer. It's like Standard, but you know. Pioneer, oh yeah, there's like a in Soul 1 trick, right? In Pioneer. Hey, look at this. Oh, they got the fucking bird? Wait, how did they get the bird? Oh, they double spelled. Holy shit, that's good. a good Magic card. I'll put it in the graveyard because I can Sun Titan it. Okay. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna Finale for 3. And I'm gonna get a very special Magic card. And I'm gonna get a very special Magic card. That's... Hey everybody, it's a bird! Please, 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 I hope you didn't draw spot removal. Please, I'm begging you. Although the Blade of the Oni, actually, if they put Blade of the Oni on the Thieving Magpie, we might be screwed. Oh. Thirst for Knowledge. My formerly restricted and vintage card, Thirst for Knowledge. They discard? Ooh, the Terramander. You know I had to not do it to them. Oh, they got 2 artifacts. Oh, this Navigator. Being a big stinker. Whoa. They know Nadu flies. Nadu flies! Ooh. Ooh. That's a Mamma Mia cheesy pizza kind of draw. That's a Mamma Mia cheesy pizza draw for Mitza. That, and that. I could have pinged one of my own things. Yeah, I can attack with this. I mean, we played the banned game objects deck where this card just like took over the game. That's a card that I would love to have in paper. Because you could play this card in paper. Create a if you can make a Tarmogoyf token, you can make a Thieving Magpie token. Yeah, the banned game objects deck was great. I mean, I could just draw off Nadu, but I wanted to clear the board because I think the way I lose this game is through this card and this card. But now I feel pretty confident with my positioning here. Although my mana is a little awkward. Oh, my mana is so awkward. Oh my god. Yeah, I have enough. Was there a way for me to pay 2? No, it's not a mana. Sure. Activate my Nadu. Oh, can I have killed you? Yeah, I could have killed you. Right? I just dumped 2 on this. Whoops. Oops. Why am I surprised? Because you went for... Presumably, if your line is gamble to put Omni in the graveyard and you're on like a 1... Like if you double Omni'd and your hand was Omniscience and the one with the multiverse or whatever, then I get it. But like that gamble was like a 1 in 5, right? Or it was either a 1 in 5 or a 1 in 6. Like it was not great. And it seemed very, because we weren't at like a part of the game where it felt like you were doomed. So it felt like a very aggressive line that might just have not a great payoff. Yeah, the first gamble I got nothing wrong with. It's the subsequent gambles. Well, this King Kemrith card's pretty good. I wonder if he sees much play in Commander. I mean, I imagine he's like the most played thing on EDH Rec. Top Commanders. Is he top 10? He's number 6. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Out of the top 5, that's kind of cool. Out of the top 5, only one of the commanders is not from a precon. Can you guess what it is? Out of the top 5 commanders, only one of them is not in a precon. Or one of them is not a commander from a precon. Maybe it was in a precon and I missed it. No, Yuriko is from a... Yuriko was from a precon, wasn't it? Was Yuriko not from a precon? What were you from? Were you from Plane Chase? What the fuck was this card from? I thought Yuriko was from... No, Yuriko's from a Commander deck, right? Commander 2018? Yeah. Atraxa. First Atraxa was in Precon. It would have been... I mean, probably would have been Golos. Yeah, Golos was like number 2 or something. I don't know if I want to keep this hand. Yeah, I guess I will. Yeah, it's Miriam, the Sentinel Worm. It's very funny. 2 of the top 5 most registered decks for EDH Rec are dragons. Mind you, EDH Rec means nothing. Like the rankings or whatever means very little. It can also, like, it primarily just means like precons or like decks that people wrote about, right? I have not once seen, and again, obviously, my experience isn't going to be universal, but I have not once seen somebody play Lathril. I have not seen a single Lathril. Yeah, and they're uploaded by the people that are the most invested in the game, right? You have to be incredibly invested in the game to go out of your way and upload a deck list to share. Oh, I don't have the Surveil Land in here. But I can get a Jetmir's Garden. That seems pretty good. Fuck. Well, if we draw a land, we can Vanifar. That's pretty strong. Yeah, I've just never seen that card played. Never seen that at the helm. I've ran into elf decks, my fair share of elf decks, but not with this. I've also never ran into an Edgar Markov. Or at least not, like, in the past 5 years. Which is kind of cool. Good for you. I don't know. Typo decks seem kind of boring to me. At least when they're, like, the main league of typo decks. Alright. We got a land here. I think my deck might want to Steam Vents. I don't even know what this is going to do, aside from, like, get a bunch of stuff in my graveyard. Maybe do some cool shit. Especially because the Samut's in my hand. That might actually make it like impossible for me to combo off. Do this one, blinking this one, blinking that. Oh, not this one. I blink this one to get a mirror image, to copy resto, to to blink this, to then get corridor monitor. Untap that. Blink. For the mirror image, I blink you. Conscripts. Yes. So now we can do that. Into this, into this, into this. I do this, into that. To you. Into. Did that, I did that, I did that already. So I need to get you. Copying that. I get you. Copying this. I get you. Turning this. It returns this. And I untap this. Yeah, I drew the Samut. So I don't have a way to hit mana, right? Yeah, if I didn't draw Samut, I think I have the kill here. Yeah, I drew Samut and Recruiter the guard, which is pretty tough. And we don't have a mana for Kenrith. So I think... I mean, I could turn this into a 3. I think this is fine, though. I'm just gonna... attack? No, I should turn... I could find... Is there a way that I could get a 1 into play? Or get a 0 into play up to a 1? Because then I would find something to copy the 1-drop Sylvan Safekeeper. I mean, I can find Soul Herder, I guess. I can turn this into a Recruiter of the Guard. That doesn't matter. Could get a Micromancer. Micromancer doesn't matter. I played my land for the turn, right? I mean, I guess I'll just do this. Yeah. I drew both Samut and Recruiter, so couldn't kill there. So that's another thing that the deck can do. I mean, I knew it was in there somewhere, but I just hadn't had that spot where I'm like, okay, we're off to the races. I think I like this. Micromancer. I got a Surveil land. I've got all my mana. I've got a mana dork in the first couple of turns. Endurance might actually be good at muscling on the board too. Was pretty good. Ooh. Now don't mind if I do. Ooh. Now it's my turn. That turn in paper, no, that turn in paper is so much easier. Mostly because I just tell my opponent I think they're dead. Or if they're not, I mean, if I'm heads up where I'm like, you're not dead, but I'm going to create this massive board and you will need like exactly a sweeper. Who's Rathi's friend? That's Rat 3 or Banana Rat you. I kind of like. Oh, I see. I know this seems weird, but I think I need to brainstorm. This deck's very mana, sorry, not mana efficient. This deck's very mana hungry. There's a chance that I should have played out Nadu with a shock. Ooh, wait. I can Nadu this. Damn. 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 Well, cat. King Kenny. There's no way I can gain life this turn, right? No, not really. Just makes a reasonable blocker. I think this turn I'm on Cast Endurance to try and push them to take gain actions to save their board. And then next turn I'm going to Micromancer them. Micromancer for like Ephemerate and stuff. Ooh. That's sick. That is sick. Hey. Hey, that's my cat. Hey. That's my cat. Oof, they never see it coming. I'll put my stuff in my graveyard. Micromancer. Get me an Ephemerate. Go to Ephemerate the Micromancer. I'm gonna get a swords. I think I want to swords this. I could also sword. Oh, I can't. Because of the stupid Menage. I'll swords this. Yeah, I don't need to attack yet. Ooh. Yeah, you can smack. Although these clues might make it a little tough. I mean, we could just jump block this repeatedly. Or I could just path this. That's probably what's actually going to happen. So I'm going to find a path to exile. This Case of the Filched Falcons, a bit of a pisser. Red and pay for it. Yeah, they're not going to have an instant speed make an artifact. Red and pay for it and then play King Kenny. We'll get Bolt instead of giving them more resources. King Kenny. I think I'm safe here. To smush. Because it costs 3 to make the thing. We're at 10. Yeah. We can hippo. We can hippo and Kenny with the hippo. Kenny with the hippo. Oh, this gives vigilance. Interesting. I did not know that. Oh, Samut. Well, Samut, I made it. Despite your directions. Oh, should I not attack with this? Attack and they double block. I don't need to Samut, actually. I just need to... Got 2 cards on hand. Yeah, Samut is actually pretty greedy. I don't need to Samut. I think I do this. Pass priority. Okay, we didn't get like shrapnel blasted or something. Ooh, Sahili. I'm gonna just do this. Just to be safe. There's a chance I should have done it on my turn too. Or in response to the clue. Yeah, I should have done it in response to the clue. Kung Fu Kenny now. Ye gods. Yoink. Okay. KO Ken. GGWP. Wormy, please fight me. This deck's feeling pretty good. The mana might need a little more adjusting. It's a bit painful. I think this hand's fine. I'm gonna keep it. These two cards can lead to some pretty powerful turn ones. The question is, do I want to? Yeah, I should do this just in case I hit a what's its nuts? A 2-mana mana dork. Besides, look at this pressure. Bam. What are they gonna do? What could they possibly do? Any cards that interact with Conspiracy? Interestingly, in Grixis? Like the card Conspiracy? Kamana faces Coxon. I mean, there's some cool stuff with Gravecrawler, maybe. Are we talking about like Commander? Like, are we trying to... We're not trying to, like, win the game, right? Oh. Well, this isn't the end of the world. Because they get to... They use their Kamano, too. Don't get me wrong. It's annoying. But most things are in Magic the Gathering. I think I want Spar's headquarters. Erith. Oh, you're building Wick. Other than like all the rat stuff? Play a Fanatic of Ronus into the Neoform. Then what am I Neoforming for? I could Neoform into Extraction Specialist. That's actually kind of hot. Yeah, I think I'm a little ways away from, like, assembling the combo here feels like something that would not be too good for me. I don't even need to get back Fnatic. I could get back you. I want to get back Bloodlust Intimidator. Fnatic Aronis in the yard is pretty good. I think I'm getting back Bloodlust Intimidator. That's so funny. Yeah, I'm playing the board here. They may have a burn spell. A threaten? Ooh. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go to 3, and then I get to attack up to 7. Yeah, I think I do that. I think I just take a brick. Oh, that's what this card does. It perpetually can't block. Oh, that's fucking good. I can get Soul Herder here. Like, I can Invasion of Encoria for a Soul Herder. I could just bring back Fnatic of Aronis. I think that's what I'm doing. Beginning of your upkeep. Okay. I do. I'm just so far behind, Jackie. I am very far behind on my workshops, and I need to finish those. And then I can start again. But I need to be more responsible with them. Nice deck. Although maybe... I'll keep this. Springheart, Birthing Ritual into Springheart and Tuco could be pretty good. There's also this. This card's pretty strong. I mean, if you're playing Conspiracy, you could... I mean, anything that mentions a creature type, right? Like Yuriko. Speaking of the ninja. Yuriko feels pretty good. I thought about it, Mama Gart. The problem is that there are so many different places that it comes in from. It's a little hard. Realistically, I do need a spreadsheet for this. I don't for tracking them. Ooh. There also may just be an unfortunate spot where I have to say, like, well, I don't have the time anymore. I may have to adjust some of the things that I have on offer. That's a hell of a 1-2 punch combo, but I'm going to lead with you into this. I guess I could have corridor monitored. I don't think that does anything for me. I can turn this 1-drop into something. Scrap George. And I'll just turn this bug into a bop. Amped Raptor. What do we hit? Oh, we hit a Jarcel. No! Yeah, Bolt is huge here. Because it lets them attack and then bolt the bird. I could have played out the Cauldron just to avoid that. Instead of the Birthing Ritual. Maybe that's better. I get that Nantuko. I get down the Cauldron.
eggs. E-double-G-S eggs.
Sack you to get you. Barrington Stab, welcome back for the 21st month. What up? How you doing? How you been? Thank you so much for all the support. Oh, I don't do anything on the CAG. I do barely anything on the CAG right now. There's not a lot getting done. Unfortunately. We don't have time for that though. That's a brick. That can get chump blocked. And we can just do this. Oh, no, I value having that. Take 10. Yeah, it's not bad. Not bad. Fury pretty good. We're not out of it yet. Yeah, we're not out of it yet. That block's there, that block's there. As they just have to have nothing, right? Oh no, we are out of it because they put it on the thing. I think we are out of it. Yeah, because they mentor onto that. I think there's a line where, or there's a world where I can like Soul Cauldron the Blood Tithe, or the, what is it? Blood something? Bloodlust. Bloodlust Incinerator. That's the one. No one banning Panoptic Mirror? We've tried. Mind you, admittedly, I have not, I can only speak for my actions. I've not tried very hard. I want to play Ocelot Pride on 2 with Shore Up. Is that... And Kenrith? I think I can do better than this. Although Iorith is pretty good, Shore Up's pretty good. Iorith with Spark Double is pretty good. You know what? I'm going to keep this. If I draw an untapped white or blue source, it's in a pretty good spot. No, you'll see cards banned in Commander. Don't worry. It's not a... You can't take my word as gospel either. What's wrong with the CAG? I mean, that's very funny. I was about to say that, like, there's a spot where if I draw the basic island, it makes this a little awkward. I'll do it. I'm fucking doing it. Boom. I got a reasonable blocker. I've gained some life. I killed your thing. Now I got 2 creatures. Let's go. They have so many cards. Do it. Do it. I'll take that. Ooh. Well, there was a pretty large upheaval when Sheldon passed away. That's going to have implications on the structure. When you have the most... Come on, dude. 3 games in a row. Yeah, I'm dead. When you have the most public and to many people, you know, it's not a graded system or anything, but to the public, the most integral member of the governing body passing away, which has implications on the structure of the RC, on the ambition of the folks involved. It has a huge tax on you mentally, on you emotionally, on the structure of how things are handled, on the structure on how they are then passed down to other people involved. There's just a lot that kind of causes it to drag. GG Wormy, WP. And also, realistically, Commander is in a good spot, right? Like, I think Commander's pretty cool. Like, Commander is in a pretty reasonable spot. And honestly, while it is not ideal, the fact that there are so many new commanders does kind of push people into not noticing problems if they are there. Like, there are some changes that you could do to make some positive changes, right? That I think you could make to the commander ban list. But also, they are not going to be big. not going to be as big as people assume they're going to be. Oh, I should get more water. 1 second. Like, I don't know, unbanning Panoptic Mirror isn't going to, like, if there are problems in the format, unbanning Panoptic Mirror isn't going to really fix them. Sure. I don't know why I put the mic up there. Nope. Nope. All right, off to a great start.
Well, Ben Wheeler, abusing magic.
Yeah. How dare
I don't think Paradox Engine's ever getting unbanned. Sorry, not sorry. That card is not okay. And people do not have... Like, you gotta understand. You have to design the ban list to accommodate for the fact that people are really bad at Magic the Gathering and are just kind of shitty people. Isn't that wild to say? They're dog shit at Magic, and they're also just like dog shit at like interacting with people. And that can go 2 different ways, right? Like that could also be used as a criticism for Rule 0, for pushing the idea that like there's no way to actually fix Commander. The card pool is too big. Also, just Commander is different things to different people. So what do? There are things that you can do to push them out that people will continuously fuck up with. Right? Well, there goes my cool play. Although that's not bad. Like, you know that if certain cards were unprinted, if certain cards were unbanned, people would be jamming them in even the most casual deck that they have, right? Like, how many people are going to play like fucking Hull Breacher in their Merfolk, in their casual Merfolk deck? Maybe not as many anymore because the card has been banned. I think I want to do this. Could you imagine them legalizing Sol Ring? I could have fought over the frog there. I could do it now. If they want to counter this, they can counter this. That means that I can maybe resolve an invasion of Ikoria. But now I just got them to discard a card. Oh, thank you. Yep. Realistically, the commander ban list doesn't matter that much as a whole, but to commander players, they sure think it does. Which makes sense. It's the one, it's like a very clear, visible tool that you can see to say yes and no. Which there was a discussion about, you know, silver bordered cards, right? Damn. Like, there was a discussion about silver bordered cards. Not about whether or not they're going to become legal, but about how to have these conversations about playing silver bordered cards in your deck. One of the tools that you can use is trying to communicate to people using your platform of like, hey, this is a way to approach this. This is a way that is like, here's a way to approach this. Here's a set of cards that, like, a style of card that might be okay. Here's a style card that like is not going to be okay. Here's a style card that may pop up, you know, communication. And there's an argument that you can make of like, well, the reach of the RC or whatever is not going to be able to get to the like every LGS or whatever, but it just takes one person in your play group or in your LGS to be invested enough in this game that they find themselves on Twitch or on Twitter or whatever, right? Like, I feel like they're going to find... I think I get Nadu here. I get Nadu because I feel like this is going to find a Mystic Sanctuary to put Shieldred's Edict, or in this case, Long Goodbye on top. Don't want to play against him? Not a fan? Hey, same. Then you could just say no. I don't like to do stuff with people who don't agree with me either. I mean, sometimes I do. That was a pretty good draw. Although it's going to get a little worse if they can cast this. Okay. Should go magic card. Yeah, again, because there are going to be people with different takes, different different feelings, different opinions. Holy shit, they have the card. Then yeah, using a ban list for something so controversial is not the best tool. So instead, how about using these tools to communicate to people of like, hey, not everybody's going to like your shit. Hey folks, not everybody's going to like the crap that you get up to. And here's a way to successfully communicate the crap you are up to people. In cases where this may be cool, maybe less cool. Cards in silver border that are functionally just normal bordered cards nowadays. Like, what does Earl of Squirrel even do? Yeah, Earl of Squirrel. This is a card that you could just print. No, I take 3. Do I take 3 here? It's so bad. They attack. I think I jump. But I keep this? Excuse me. If I'm doing this, it's better if I do this. All right. Here's hoping they don't draw a kill spell. Good morning, Miser Wheeler. I assume Mister? Or you're calling me a miser? Either's fine. Quite like North Hunter Showdown, want to ask if there's some place where I can see more content of that format. Also, hope you have a great stream. You can find some of it over here. And then you can check this. That will have a link to the Discord. I'll have stuff for that. Mono red flying men? What? That's a bit of a stretch. I don't think Goblin Sky Raider is really what you want to be doing here. Goblin Balloon Brigade. I think I do this. Two, 4, 6. So I can make this 8. So if they double block, we could push through. Could also just trade this for this. Oh, is this bad? They just block here? Okay, maybe this was bad. No, because then I can trample and counter. And that's good. And I can gain life. Cha-ching. Ooh. Alright. Just gotta hope they don't draw a kill spell. Just gotta hope they don't draw a kill spell. I'm going to try to cast Sword Plowshares. Great. Curious as to what they drew. Holy shit, we won them all to 5. Misty Mountain stream to win a duel. Ooh. Isn't it wild that Legion's block reprinted Bird Maiden, but with like a slight upgrade? That's so fucked up. I think about that quite a bit. I mean, maybe quite a bit's an exaggeration, but I do think about it kind of often. And there's another one. There's a better-ish one that got reprinted. I mean, obviously limited environment. Goblin Glider seems pretty good. Yeah, the YJ fundraiser event's good. Don't kill my bird. No. Oh, good heavens.
And that's no regular monkey. His name's
Cornfox, thank you for the
Wheeler.
100 bits.
He's a trained duelist.
Curious about the sideboard? The sideboard is for going up to more cards. I don't want blue. You got a counter spell? You got a counter spell? Question is, do I want a bop or do I want a timeless witness? Ooh, or surveil land. I feel like I want a surveil. Well, nah, I want a bird. You can play more than 100. I wouldn't recommend it. Oh, maybe no. I get the land because this dice Orcish Bowmasters. Ooh. Excuse me. Ting in the ice? Yeah, another reason why you get the land. Ooh. That's a good card. You blocking? You blocking? Nah, you ain't blocking. Come on. Nah, you ain't blocking. Alright, let's get the correct land here. Find a good green-white deck that isn't just 1/1 counters or go wide. Why not play with Emeria the Skyruin? That's right, you too could be an Emeria gamer. I'm going to get a portico. I'm going to get a portico so lush. I'm trying to get this joke figured out in my head and it sucks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can find a solitude off this cord. Oh, I can also... Oh, I can't 8 with this. That's 6 if I draw this. I mean... I think I'm finding a solitude off this cord. Well, I could find Fury. Yeah, Fury hits harder. Also, I have more red cards in my hand, so if Fury dies, I could Timeless Witness back and be able to evoke it. Green Rathu called Brathu? No, I hate Charlie. I really dislike Charlie XCX. Christ see Christ. Oh, fuck me. What? What can you blame me? I mean, you could. Curious why? I saw a post recently that summarized it very well, but long story short, it's this like very weird, like it's this brand of like Mean Girl-esque kind of music that I am not a huge fan of, and also I don't like the people she associates with, and I also find it to be I find her music to be one of the greater beneficiaries of like a poptimism movement. Yeah, the way I described it was I think it's bad gay, or it's bad gay music for no, how did I say this? I said it on stream. Bad gay music for annoying gay people. I don't know. There are artists out there that produce similar-ish music that I enjoy. Bad gay people. Actually, Sybil, I don't think there's any such thing as a bad gay person. And then everybody claps for me for some reason, and yet I'm in the wrong. Oh, that's kind of cool. Does this do what I want it to do? Yeah, it does. This one. JD Vance. That Ben Kid for the 42nd month. Welcome back. Glad to have you. Good to see you. How you doing? How you been? Yeah, I don't know. It's a very specific type of music that tries to make a certain lifestyle very appealing, but I just find it kind of cringe and juvenile. Also, just like, I can't believe making why you're making a song about Dasha of all people? Come on. GGWP Mama Guard. Since you've played CDH, I personally think the format needs help. Do I have any thoughts? Why does it? I feel like this happens constantly. Juvenile says play Magic the Gathering. Yeah, but I'm not romanticizing Magic the Gathering. Or I'm not even romanticizing the guilt of playing Magic the Gathering. I'm just playing Magic the Gathering. 99 DC Wolf, please fight me. Do I have any thoughts? One or two. This deck feels pretty good. Artisan? Have I played Artisan? Oh yeah. I would rather play Artisan as the like make my quests for the week. Oh, I'm not going to 5. Hello, Thomas. Ooh. Fix CDH by no, don't add a points list, please. Ooh. Do I want this for ramp? I kind of want this to get back one of my other cards. Or I could get back my Sylvan Ranger. Nope, they're not taking it. Fix CDH by banning Oracle. No, Oracle's not even that big of a deal. I don't think you can fix CDH. I think it's fundamentally flawed, which is fine. Again, I like it, but it's also the like McDonald's of formats. This is kind of tough. I mean, I can Renegade Rallier for a land. I just lose out on Surveil value, which kind of stinks. I think I just want to, and I don't know what my opponent's playing. I think I just want to develop an Ocelot Pride. Yeah, so much of the format, so much of my issues with the format are not related to the legal cards. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, we're cooking. Is Samut better in my deck? I mean, if I've drawn Gwen, I don't think so. Is it wild that I think I should get rid of Path in a land? I think I get rid of these two.
Eggs. E-double-G-S eggs.
My sequencing kind of getting me. Not too bad, but... I mean, I didn't know I was going to draw Brainstorm into these cards. Spicy Napalm, back for the 61st month. Funny sub-joke 61. .txt. My deck list. Ooh, this is spicy. Thank you so much for the support. I hope you're doing well. Whoo! Phyrexian Arena. What is my opponent doing? They're cooking. They are cooking. We can make a bunch of Ocelot Prides, right? Attack, Renegade Rallier, back the Ocelot Pride. Mirror image the Ocelot Pride. Just make so many cats. I kind of like doing that. You think they're gonna bite? Two can play at this game. Watch me get like meat hooked or something immediately. Immediately. Holy shit. Damn, opponent rolling out with all the hits. I haven't thought about this Casmine in a while. Pretty sure I paid money for this card. I don't think I paid that much money, but I'm fairly certain I paid like $5 for this card. Oh. Red green? Red green seems fine. That opens up the blue there. Witch Enchanter. That does blow up the arena. Do I want to draw a Witch Enchanter? Do I care about this arena? Yeah, I'm not going to Samut kill them just this second. Well, I think I care enough about this card. How goes the Magic game? Pretty good, Sean. I'm liking this deck. It's interesting. It's tough to play. But there are some pretty cool play patterns. I do need... If I get one more tutor, then we can win the game. Oh. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Oh, we get two kitties. One of them's a clone. Yeah. I don't actually have great attacks. Like, I'm not doing anything here. Ristic Study. That's a card. Hey, Thomas, have you ever played Ristic Study in 4-color? I think this card might be good. Unironically think this card might be good. All right, I'm just doing this. All right, tutor. Okie dokie. So what does this even let us do? Well, oh, I just find Vanifar. I will pay 1. They could have treasure tokens, but they could have spells. But judging by the fact that we're at this point in the game, I don't think that is the case. Hey there, I've got a loop. Ioreth plus Samut plus Gwenna. Is that her name? Yes, Gwenna plus Vanifar into Kenny. King Kenny. Oh, I ate something too fast. Oh, and I didn't take my fucking allergy medication. Yep. Yep. Sounds like a Monday. Oh. Look at all these surveil lands, though. And a birthing ritual. There's like no way I can keep this, right? Although Beseju's kind of hot. My mana's good. Birthing Ritual is pretty good. Yeah, I'm going to keep. I think Birthing Ritual is pretty cracked. It's game 2. Live a little. Please do not carry that thinking into matches of Magic the Gathering outside of just having a goof and a laugh.
Eggs. E-double-G-S eggs.
Because I see that expressed genuinely quite a bit. So like, I can give up a game. I can give a game. It's like, but what if instead you tried to win? Oh, this is kind of a hot line. This motivator is not that bad, huh? Oh. Speaking of... No, I just want mana. I don't really need Fauna Shaman. Also, Fauna Shaman's not... Ooh. Are they like... Oh, yeah, they've got to be like Sultai... Sultai, like, Blink Walk. Oh, Oh, that's kind of funny. I mean, I could find a 3-drop. No, I have to save this. Is there a world where I just keep... Am I mirror maging one of these? I think I'm mirror maging one of them. Oh no. I can do this. Just doing that. Do I want to keep that Tower Scout? Oh, I don't want to turn it into... No, I have so much mana between Wingus and Dingus. Never mind. Tower Scout I might actually want in my bin, so I'm going to get the Scrap George. Shauna Fawman. Hi, I'm Shauna Fawman. And hi, Knickknacks, back for the 2nd year. Thank you for all the support. I hope you're doing well. Glad to have you. Good to see you. Oh yeah, we're doing something spicy over there. Shauna Fawman? It's one of the drag names of all time, yeah. Okay, so I think I go up the chain on this one, normally. Specialist. Get back this. Yeah, I'm gonna do the. I'm gonna be able to set up the loop here by getting Samut. Okay. GGWP. All right, I'm gonna call it there because I've got some other stuff to do. I would like to play Canadian Highlander tonight. And I've got my deck, and I need to go and indoctrinate another player into Magic the Gathering. Yeah. We got I got an old buddy who I saw recently, who helped me out actually with my suit for my sister's wedding. And I heard about him playing Magic the Gathering or checking out Magic the Gathering, being kind of interested, and I was like, ooh, tell you what, you're helping me, I'll help you. Let me hook you up, my guy. So I'm gonna go do that. But thanks for watching, thanks for tuning in. This deck felt great. I would absolutely stream this deck again. I would absolutely play this deck again. Yeah, it was a blast. I like the changes that we made. I feel like I have to play this deck for like another 20 hours before I really get what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, you know, before I get a complete lock on the cards that I need. I think Shore Up might be too cute. And like, we had Ocelot Pride do some stuff, but maybe they're just better cards to play in that spot. But yeah, no, deck felt good. Oh, I don't know if that, I think that's updated, maybe. If not, let me here. Before, don't go away. Don't you dare go away. Let me make sure it's updated for all the folks at home. Where's this breaching hippocamp? Where's this breaching hippocamp I've heard so much about? Where is this breaching hippocamp? There's a wall that you could maybe play in here. That like gives static haste. If you want redundancy in that. I think it's tuck something. Yeah, Tuk Tuk Rubble Fort. You could also play this. Holy shit, where's the hippocamp? There's the hippocamp. Yeah, you could also play this one. Because there was a version of this deck in Historic or something that played very similar. Like it had the Neoform combo with like dual caster mage and stuff. And it used this. Yeah, could be a consideration. Get Vanifar up here. Great. Yeah, so the command should now be updated with the list. I'm going to call it there. I will be streaming again tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Also, I guess I'll plug stuff. There's a new Shivan Wheeler Love bonuses. Oh, that's not what it is. There's a new Shivan Wheeler Love bonuses out, but you can also listen to the Ikoria one. There's that. Subscribe on the YouTube if you haven't. All right. Let's drop people off somewhere. Let's drop people off somewhere. Oh, you know what? We haven't rated Voxy in a while. Let's say hi to Voxy. Go watch some rabbits and some raccoons and some frogs and other things. And then I will see y'all tomorrow. Okay, bye.